Hey everyone, I'm John Hayden, and let's queer up gay culture. It's not our fault. Aquaplex queens send a powerful message as the final curtain falls. The time for blame and recriminations has come. Cast and staff from now closed bars are speaking out against Pride Holdings Group, the company that is buying and then quickly closing one LGBTQ plus venue after another. Hey everyone, John Hayden outside the now closed Aquaplex. The show finished just a few moments ago, and while they tried to keep it positive and happy and full of memories, the anger was also seething over.
This is our last show.
The emotions ran high at Aquaplex's last show. One of those emotions, anger.
And they demoted me the day before they closed us. Not knowing how much work I did in this building, and even a party after this, I worked really hard to keep this place open, along with a lot of these girls up here, and all of us worked really hard. And a lot of people don't know that, but I'm going to speak my truth, because you know what, at the end of the day, I need to close my book of how I feel and express myself.
Velvet Lenore, among others, directing their anger at corporate mismanagement by Pride Holdings Group. After months of eviction notices, utility shutoff threats, tax issues, and bouncing checks, the company shut down 3 drag venues in 3 weeks. Longtime host Nicolette defended her onstage sisters who were put in management positions.
That's Amanda Austin. She's our district manager. Brianna is our general manager. They did everything right to keep this place open. So do not think that anything that we're closing because of the fault of the people that work in this building, because it was not. We wanted our jobs. We fought hard to keep them. So give it up one more time.
Later, Patron spoke her truth.
And I will say from the bottom of my heart, I did everything I could to keep this place open. I was given false information. Even the things I told this staff was a lie. Sorry, I'm letting it out.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I told them that they were going to be okay, because that's what I was told, and it wasn't true.
Adding insult to injury, some had to work the days after the show, liquidating the liquid assets. When asked why, Amanda Austin replied on social media, "To make sure employees' paychecks clear."
We've come to the end.
Several of them have told me privately, and they said it on stage, that they will have a lot more to say in the days and weeks to come, as will the legal proceedings in the days, months, and maybe years to come. Outside Aquaplex in Oakland Park, I'm John Hayden. Okay, so that was Sunday. Today we're at Wednesday. They are liquidating actual furniture in there. Amanda Austin posted a picture of the chairs and tables for sale in there. And get this, they're selling the freezers and refrigerators. Yes, that's right. You can go in there for a few $100 and just, well, probably not walk away, but load it and drive away with these things. Do these belong to Aquaplex, or do they belong to the landlord? I don't know, but I know that the landlord is aware that they are pulling these out. I mean, you put it on Facebook, so we'll see. I just remember down in Key West that once Aquaplex closed there a couple weeks ago, they came in and stripped out everything. The tables, the booths, the water heater, they took everything. So yeah, this story continues to develop, and I'm going to be taking a closer look at their brands, what they do and do not actually own, to promote to shareholders. All that's coming over the next few days.
There's a lot in this story I know that's going to unfold and that you're going to report on and we're going to comment on probably for many weeks and months to come on the show. Just trying to figure out the situation that we're in with all these event spaces closing for the drag queens. What do you think is the solution to this? Do we need somebody to buy these spaces again and make them gay, or is it too far gone at this point? Like, what do we do?
I don't think that we're too far gone for these to survive.
Do you think somebody else could come in and buy up these properties or spaces and then still keep it
individually, but not as a large company? Not like, I think somebody could come in and make. The pricing structure, the profit margins in just about all restaurants and bars is very thin to begin with, right? But enthusiasm about an Aquaplex here and in Key West, in Savannah, at Johnson's, that's not at a low. Those bars are very well attended, but their rents aren't getting paid like at Aquaplex here and in Key West and in Tampa, Johnson's. There are liens against the liquor license here at Johnson's. I mean, there is just so much financial inner workings that I don't think that these can ever be joined again if they ever go up for sale.
Right. It just seems like there was a problem from the beginning why this group took hold of these properties is because we wanted to keep them gay. Is that what it was?
Well, that was originally back in Key West, and
right. So nobody was really stepping up to the plate except for this group.
Yeah, but some of these places, it doesn't sound like they needed anyone to step up to the plate. Like Lips in Chicago was doing quite well from what the former owner tells me. And now their liquor license is out of order. Their sales tax are apparently in arrears to Cook County, Illinois. Some of these places were doing just fine. Australia.
I'm just curious, like
okay.
what we're trying to like I was saying before, like we're gonna prosecute everything that's going on, in the news. But like, what do we do now? Like, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to get somebody to purchase these spaces? Like, how are we trying to make this situation better?
Honestly, I mean, I'm doing what I can by reporting on it. Hopefully, so people, if they do continue to choose to invest in Pride Holdings Group, whose stock closed around 3 cents today, people who do choose to invest in that know what they're getting and what they aren't getting. That's what we can do right now.
And I think in the intermediate term, I think we need to make sure these queens get paid. I'm sure there's a lot of queens that worked for Aquaplex and that are still. I mean, I don't know the whole structure of what's going on. They were trading at 11 cents. Now they're trading at 3 cents. So obviously they're not completely defunct. They're just, at sub-basement level right now. There's people that, I heard in the report that there's people that have bounced checks.
Oh, yeah.
So there's people that need to pay their rent. There's people that need to pay their landlord. There's people that need to pay their mortgages. Whatever situation it's in, I think there needs to be some financial justice for the workers who have put in their time at Aquaplex and at these other venues that just need to get paid right now. And I think whatever comes next is going to come next. But I think right now, the most immediate thing is making sure that we don't line the pockets of the owners and we line the pockets of the people that enabled the owners to live lavish, opulent lives, allegedly. I always say allegedly because I have not seen any of their tax forms. I don't know any of this to be the case. I only go by what I hear and by the reporting, and I just want to make sure that these ladies, these entertainers who work so hard for the community for so many years and in so many venues, and especially at Aquaplex, they do get their just desserts.
I think they do have some GoFundMes that I've seen for some of the queens.
And they shouldn't have to. And they shouldn't have to.
There are some GoFundMes. Next week, we're going to talk about some fundraisers that are coming up at Hunters, Lit, LaBoy.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we're going to be getting into that. But, at least the queens they get most of their tips in dollars.
Right.
The kitchen staff needs their, the door staff, the bartenders, they all are working basically for cash, for their check. And, when those bounce, they don't have any backup. At least, the queens could go out with their money and get some food at Publix or whatever. So, yeah, this is an ugly situation. And and it makes me so mad. And I promise I'm going to continue to follow this for as long as it takes, wherever it takes us.
We know you will, John. Thank you so much for keeping us informed about this, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.